Listen, the electrifying Shedeur Sanders, you know he can't stay out of the media. We all know Colorado. They got a lot of big things brewing. We all know Coach Prime, Deion Sanders and company. It's a lot that's at stake for Colorado. I do believe that they must have a successful season. I'm not sitting here calling for a national title, but I do think progress has to be made. You know, a regression could be devastating, but that's not neither here nor there. I'm here to break news to you that Shedeur Sanders is the number one quarterback after preseason in the rankings, ladies and gentlemen. He could be the number one pick in the 2025 NFL draft. Like I said, he's already grabbed another number one spot. Headed into, like I said, will be his final season of college football. This is big. We all know what he did at Jackson State. The man just completely electrified. I mean, Sanders has thrown for over 10,000 yards, 97 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, while completing almost 70% of his passes. So this is some serious stuff going on. I truly believe that he deserves this. In my humble opinion, there's a lot of great quarterbacks. Also, it was a lot of controversy today with Shedeur. He had through that Colorado had posted up a clip, darts only, and people thought that maybe Colorado, Shedeur, they manipulated some clips to make it look more electrifying than it actually was, which prompted Arkansas, a team that they will not be facing, to troll them, with their own, darts only video. So they poked some fun at Shedeur, thinking something was manipulated. We're going to get into it. We got Colorado news. I got Phonics in the house with me. Phonics, what's your thoughts on all of this stuff going on with Colorado as they're headed into a big time season with a lot of pressure?
My thoughts is that Shador shouldn't have been ranked. You know what I'm saying? He can be ranked. That's okay as the AP preseason number one quarterback. But I would have rather preferred Colorado be ranked in the AP preseason as a football team number one. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what matters. It's about wins. You know what I'm saying? It's about wins to me and everybody else. But to Deion and his sons, it's only about them. Look, I'm putting this right out here right now for the audience. Dion will pull his son within the last 3 games of the season because they will not be playing for a bowl game, and we damn sure know they're not playing for a national championship. They're not good enough, man. However, Shador's a pretty good quarterback. I'll give him that. If you can keep him upright, he's a pretty good quarterback. And I think he'll be a pretty good quarterback at the next level. And I think he'll be the first quarterback taken. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's healthy or not this season, it doesn't matter what he does. As Dion's son, he'll be taken first or number two. I mean, teams always need quarterbacks, and they're always hungry to take a quarterback. And if he can't perform up to levels that the team expects, he can put butts in seats, and that's good for a good 4-year contract, millions of dollars and upon millions of dollars. But yeah, I don't. You look, man, it's a team effort, and I don't expect much out of them. I'm just saying.
Right. Well, that's what draws a lot of criticism from Deion Sanders in Colorado because they seem like it is all about his kids and the publicity and the limelight. But like I said, it's gonna be tough. Only time will tell. Do you see Shador going number one? In this next draft that's upcoming.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, he's Dion's son. He's gonna be a top 5, 10 pick. Yeah. And like I said, if his talent doesn't meet expectations, that's cool. He can put butts in the seats. So that's okay too to a low tier team. Hey, we got Deion Sanders' son, so they're gonna come out and see him in let's say Seattle. The Jets. You know what I'm saying? Barring Aaron Rodgers doesn't work out or he retires. Yeah, they'll take him on one of them teams. But the top tier teams, they don't need him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think his game will translate. I think he's definitely, like I said, bred for this moment. His obviously his dad. We got Shiloh. Coming on the pipeline as well. Obviously, Travis. They claim they shored up the offensive line. It was a lot of that. What if Deion Sanders did really shore up the line, because that caused a lot of criticism last season, the way Shedeur was being attacked. What if the line has improved, and what would that do for Shedeur, Deion, and company?
Oh man, that would do a lot, man, and that would guarantee a lot of success. Barn he stays healthy, man, because he was running for his life a lot of the times last season. He got sacked a lot of times, and you definitely need your line, but you know they got a lot of transfers, man. So I really hope they're practicing. I really hope they're getting, what I'm saying, cohesive and they're playing as a unit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of pressure on them, man. That ain't just any quarterback. That's Deion Sanders' son, and he ain't gonna allow you to not block for him and get his son hurt and hurt his chances in the pros. He gonna get you up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, you talk about the team, a lot of pressure. I think it's a lot of pressure on our offensive line. Because if they can't protect Shedeur, they're out of a job. You know, and college football, you know what I'm saying? That is a job, and that's your resume, your performance. And if your performance isn't up to par, nobody else gonna want you. You can transfer all you want. You know,
Yeah, it seems like
so.
Dion has pretty much remixed this transfer portal. Have we seen it this electrifying since Dion has came into the picture?
Um, No, he really well. It hasn't been around that long, but he's really used it to his advantage. But it can also be a disadvantage because these ain't guys that you played with last year. These ain't guys that you played with the year before. And I noticed they just their second season at Colorado, but you have one full season, and now these guys is gone. So hopefully, what I'm saying, like I said, they can step in, and they had a whole preseason and everything to get in shape and to learn the playbook, and better yet, learn how to protect Shador. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they do their job. If not, Dion gonna get rid of them.
Right. So when the dust settles, do you see Colorado having a successful year? What is success? Is it better than last year?
Nah,
What do you see?
nah, this is Deion Sanders. Nah, success for me is winning a national championship. Bump all of that. He did too much talking. He did too much talking. Nah, I want to see a national championship.
Wow. So it's national championship or bust.
Yes, absolutely.
Like I said, we're gonna find out, man. I will say last year they looked good. You did mention that this is a new cast, the characters, but like I said, they started off the year good, and I thought that they could be a big time threat somewhere down the line. The air, deflated out the tank, and even in some of those games, they made a comeback. They fought, so they showed something. So let's hope that those trials and tribulations, take them to the next level this upcoming season. We're going to be here to document it all. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV.